Hello my sweet friends and welcome to DIY with Nadia. Today's video is part of the great DIY gift ideas and it is hosted by Jamie from Simple Roots Simple Living and DIYs at the Schwoen's Nest. And then this month they are being joined by myself, DIY with Nadia, and also Domestic Diva DIYs. I made a little poll with my friends and family and wanted to see what they wanted me to make for Christmas, and majority said they want winter wreaths. And I said, what a great idea. So today I'm sharing super easy to easy maximum. I'm not going to make any harder wreaths than easy for you. That way we can all make these and enjoy them, and your family can enjoy them, and you can have some beautiful winter wreaths. And of course, the most important thing about these wreaths is they got to be super cute. Let's get started. For this wreath, I will be using this medium-sized wood blend wreath from the Dollar Tree. And all I'm doing is I'm grabbing some white chalk paint. You can use acrylic if that's all you have on hand. And I'm just going to give it one coat. This is just to brighten up the wreath. Once the wreath has dried, I'm going to grab this frosted fern from the Dollar Tree. And I absolutely love this. I get it every year. And every project you make, it makes it look very frosted, very wintry, very elegant and beautiful. My centerpiece is going to be to the middle left, kind of like at 9 o'clock. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first start with the longer leaves. And I ended up using 3 of the longer branches on top and 3 of the longer branches on the bottom. And then with the little branches, I filled those in wherever there were spots that they would fit in. I ended up using up 2 bushels of the frosted fern. For my statement piece, I'm going to use this reindeer ornament from the Dollar Tree, and all I did was hot glue it in place and just held it down for a little bit, and then I gave it a little bit more of the hot glue from the back of the wreath. I felt like it was missing something, so what I did was I grabbed this little bushel of cotton and pine cones from the Dollar Tree, and I cut off these white berries and just hot glued 2 on top and 2 at the bottom. And I felt like it balanced everything out and brought more of the white from the wreath into the decor on top. And that is all that I did for this simple winter wreath. To hang the wreath, I'm just attaching a 1/4-inch white ribbon to the top of the wreath and tying it in place. For this wreath, I'm going to be using the 9.8-inch foam wreath from the Dollar Tree and also 1.5 of this 15-foot garland that I also got at the Dollar Tree. To attach the garland to the wreath, I just looped it, twisted it in place, and just started wrapping my garland around the foam wreath. To keep the garland in place, I added some hot glue and grabbed another pack. And this is what was left from the second pack of the garland. Now I'm grabbing this ribbon that I got on clearance at Joann Fabric, and I'm going to make a simple shabby chic long tail bow. And I'm going to bring it together with a piece of wire. Just make sure it's long enough for you to wrap it around and just twist it in place. Next, I'm grabbing this Dollar Tree decorative filler, and all I'm doing here is grabbing little pine cones, and I'm picking out the ones that have just a little bit more white so they stand out. And I'm just going to hot glue them all throughout the wreath. For the center of the bow, I grabbed a sweet little pine cone and just hot glued it to the center. This filler also had these sweet little berries, so I decided to unwrap them and just twisted them with the leftover wire from the bow. Just twisted them behind the bow and left them on top. And I feel like it added such a sweet little touch. When I was done with the wreath, I felt like some of the pine cones needed just a little bit more white to stand out against the green background. So I'm just grabbing some chalk paint and a little paintbrush, and I'm just going to dab some of the pine cones with the white paint, just a little bit. this wreath, I'm starting with the 9.8 foam wreath form from the Dollar Tree. And also in the party section of the Dollar Tree, you can find this metallic party streamer. And this is so perfect for any glam DIY or wreath. To attach my streamer to the wreath, I'm just going to lay it on a little bit of an angle and keeping it a little bit taut, I'm going to wrap it around my wreath form, hot gluing it in place as needed. Now I'm grabbing some of these silver glitter branches and these are from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to put two on each side, one a little further from the center and one a little closer. Next, I'm grabbing some gold floral wire that I got also at the Dollar Tree and I'm going to secure the branches in place. On top of the branches, I'm going to add some berries. And the reason I'm doing this is because these berries are very silver and they stand out very well against the gold background. And I'm just going to hot glue one bundle on the left and one bundle on the right, leaving a little space in between. For the center, I'm going to grab three of these poinsettia flowers and I'm just going to hot glue them in place, making sure that the center one stands out in the middle. For this wreath, I'm starting off with a 9.8-inch foam wreath form from the Dollar Tree and also two rolls of this yarn. The yarn we're going to be wrapping around the wreath form is going to be this beautiful light sage green. And the first thing I'm going to do is just tie it in place. If you feel more comfortable, you can just dab a little bit of hot glue to keep it in place. And then I'm going to start wrapping it around, and I'm going to be wrapping it around in a smooth manner. For this wreath, because we're going for that yarn look, you can definitely do it kind of in a sloppy way and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Just make sure that you cover all of that foam wreath. For this next part, I'm going to grab a few of these 2-inch spheres and then 1.4-inch spheres. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to start wrapping these to make it look like balls of yarn. And I'm going to do a few of the sage ones and also a few of the white ones. It's up to you how many you want of each color. Because the whole wreath is more of a sage, I decided to do more of the white than the sage colors. And for the maximum cuteness effect of this wreath, I'm going to grab some wooden beads and these are 16 millimeters. And I'm also going to wrap some yarn around these so they look like small little balls of yarn. And now you can hot glue the yarn in any way you want, whether you want it on the left, on the right, maybe only at the bottom or only on top. That is up to you. As long as you secure the actual spheres in the back versus the front so that the hot glue doesn't show in the final product. And of course, I highly recommend start by adding the big spheres, then the medium, and finish off with the small ones. To make the bow, I'm grabbing a sage green and white grosgrain ribbon and I'm just going to do two simple bows, layer them and hot glue them to the top of the wreath. I started with the white bow because my wreath is sage and then made my sage green bow just a little bit smaller, hot glued it to the top of my white one, then grabbing some white yarn, I wrapped it around the center and hot glued it in the back. And then I'm hot gluing my beautiful bow to the top of my wreath. To hang the wreath, I'm just going to grab some sage yarn, wrap it around my wreath, and hang my wreath. I'm going to start this wreath using this 14-inch metal wreath form from the Dollar Tree and also 3 packs of the 9 feet Dollar Tree garland. And the cool thing about this silver garland is it has a wire going through the center of it. So as you can see in the beginning, I'm just zigzagging it back and forth just twice between the layers of the wreath and just twisting the end in place. And then the remaining garland, I'm just wrapping around my wreath. Each garland will be enough for 2 sections of this wreath form. And since we have 6 sections, you will need all 3 garlands. When I'm done wrapping it around, I'm just going to do the same thing at the end, zigzag it back and forth, and it will stay in place because of the wire that's in the garland. And here is my wreath covered in garland all the way around. And now I'm grabbing 3 of these Christmas trees that I got from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue them to the back of the wreath. So make sure to flip your wreath at this point. Grabbing my first Christmas tree, I'm going to bend the base over and hot glue it in place. And then for my second and third Christmas tree that are going to go on the sides of that center one, I'm going to bend it down on the base of the tree and then back up, making a little bit of a wire loop, but this will also shorten the tree and will give us that little forest effect. After my base is in place and hot glued, it's time to start hot gluing the Christmas trees to our wreath form. The first one is going to be in the center, and I just spread some of my tinsel around to fit it in. And the second and third are going to go on the left and the right next to it. And as you can see, they are a little lower because of the loop that we made with the wire. Next, I'm grabbing some chenille wires or pipe cleaners, and these are just silver pipe cleaners from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to give it a little bit of support from the back. I also made sure that 3 of my Christmas trees were in one section. That way, when I'm putting the chenille wire on, I'm attaching my pipe cleaners where the sections begin and end. And that way, the pipe cleaners are in place and so are the Christmas trees. And that is it for this beautiful and super simple wreath. I hope you enjoyed this video and the wreaths that I made. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you are not subscribed already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye, my sweet friends. Mwah.